Hello everybody, I'm Penrost776. Welcome to Aether Raid's anime season. Don't ask what happened to Chaos season, I'll fix it at some point. I've made a couple changes to the emblem ring setup. I said I'd do this for a while, I've actually done it. Eden doesn't have Marth, because Shamir has Marth. That's a 1 cooldown Deadeye, which means we can now get the Deadeye off even if we don't quad, and if we do quad, that's 2 Deadeyes. Brilliant, don't you think? Aside from that, this season's also going to look a little bit weird because I had not 1, not 2, but 3 unable to replay matches this season. Some people apparently just didn't want to play the game. For those of you who don't know, unable to replay happens when someone quits before they even start the map. So they just were not having any of it. So bear that in mind when you're watching these next matches coming up. You're missing a whole bunch of matches where people just saw my team and left. On the enemy team, Yuri, Regan +4, Bunny Karla, Ashera, Winter, Edelgard, and Plumeria +1. Now, Karla, famously one of those units who for a while was pretty much untankable.
Spring is here.
Hits us with the Luna, and, well, that's still pretty dang difficult to tank, but we're not dead yet. Now we're dead. So, close to untankable, but looking a fair bit less untankable than when she first released. And it is a hit-and-run strategy. They pull back, and they pull really far back, because that is safety fence territory right there. Turn 2 with Idun out of the way, able to send in Winter Edelgard. Takes out Katria, gonna take out Shamir as well. And hits the Gale Force, and for the second time, pulling very far away. Very far away indeed. I've got a little surprise for them, though. That little surprise is called I Stole Your Buffs. I stole your movement buffs, and now I am coming for you. You thought you were very far away, but you were not very far away enough. You were just a little bit too close. And, well, first match of the season, that's the best time to quit because you lost a unit. Which is exactly what they did. By the way, while you're here, we're pushing for 1,000 subs. Imagine how powerful I would be if I had 1,000 subscribers. Imagine it. Next up, Grima +5, Ratatoska, Rinkah +10, the festival version, Veil, Plumeria, and Ashera. Looks like perhaps considering some Ratatoska behaviors on the left side here. That's certainly how it looks to me. Normally doing that would be risky. It exposes that spot to warping through Mirabilis, but unfortunately for us, Ratatoska applying the Divine Veins green does in fact prevent us from challenging that square, and as such is giving them a completely free angle up to Mirabilis here. They have wasted quite a lot of time, a lot of turns getting up there, but on the flip side they have now eliminated our Dancer without exposing themselves to any danger, and they're able to pull extremely far back as a result, without having to worry about our units chasing them down. This in turn is going to expose a lot of the team. And it's going to look a lot worse if Idun dies to this Ratatoska, which looks like it might just be the case. Yep. Rat is opening us up, so now all of their near-range units are going to be able to pick off whoever they want. Now they are going to slide back onto the real trap, however that could actually be a real problem here, because that's knocked Byleth down to low hit points. Obviously, all their units are on low hit points as well, which, again, normally would be putting them at big risk, but with all the green here, and Vale going to take down Ketria with this iceberg. Shara also able to snipe out Freya here. For once, that bolt trap has caused us a fair bit more harm than good. That leaves things up to Tina, but well, she does hit pretty hard. But on the flip side, Fell Protection going to be giving Robin a fair chunk of damage reduction, and it's just not gonna cut it this time around. Shuffling up very carefully to get to the pots, and man, they're really cutting this close, huh? 3 hit points in it. This person clearly pretty calculating, I'd say. Either that or pretty risk-taking. But they managed to pull through. That's a hit-and-run strategy that was a bit more thought out than the previous hit-and-run. And you made good use of the green, made good use of sniping out our dancer before the main engagement, and benefited from the trap as well. No special units needed, just good old-fashioned good decision-making. Next up here, Winter Edelgard, Harmonic High Green, Plumeria +2, Say +2, Nabara Eye Green, interesting Eye Green fan, and Ashara. Ooh, and warping in
you must win.
The Eye Green there. I was going to say one of the reasons that we switched off Myr and onto Duo Byleth is because, well, Myr's whole application of... Wow, they are warping really far in here, but with that AoE, it is completely possible for them to do that. No, Myr's whole application of Warp Bubble was great, sure, but all the teams that we wanted to Warp Bubble against were just attacking on the first turn. They don't care about Warp Bubble as Myr has it. You need Gatekeeper for that. So yeah, just some absolutely ridiculous warping here. AoEs, there's not really a lot you can do to defend against them on defense without sacrificing your ability to deal with everything else. Safe gonna lock down Mirabilis now the whole team has been swept, and should give them an extremely straightforward finish here. Yeah, that kind of warping. I mean, I really would like to run Gatekeeper again. I really would, but unfortunately, the team also needs to kill things. You can't win everything. Alright, let's hope that that's enough of that nonsense for the season. Next up, Duo Lyon, Duo Byleth +1, Ashara +2, Vale +1, Plumeria +9, and Safe +6. Yep, it may look like we're 2-1 down at the moment, but remember, we're actually 2-4 up because of those unable to replays. We're doing better than it looks. Believe me. Looks like someone is having a Duo Lyon flavored ideas here, perhaps? Perhaps indeed, but I'm not sure what exactly they're waiting for. Presumably he's just not quite doing enough damage. Well, okay, now he's doing enough damage, so I presume it was just having to get their setup exactly correct. But they've done that and they have left. They're out of here. However, very nice set of moves here. Well, I say a very nice set of moves. I don't know if this is actually going to work out for us because they do have Rejure Byleth fast saving for them. So, yeah, staff unit's not going to cut it. We need Shamir, but Shamir is the unit who got hit by Lyon's turn-ending effect, so she's all the way at the back right now. Though I wonder... She's all the way at the back right now. That might actually be a good thing for us because, yeah, Lyon going into Freya here. That's gonna hit her with the turn ending again, but Mirabilis still alive, so unless they can take out Mirabilis now... Oh, you made a mistake. You made a big mistake. Because this is what happens. You ready? 116 damage straight through your Farsaver. Rejure Byleth is the unit that our Shamir is set up to counter, and she does it brilliantly, even without needing to quad, because of the emblem ring changes we made. It's all coming together. And I should say, finally all coming together, because I had to wait like 4 days before I finally got that. Next up, Plumeria, Ivy, Regular Edelgard, AoE build, +1, Arcane Plumeria, +1, Regan, +2, and Elamine, +1. Similar setup to what I've seen before. People like playing it like that, apparently, using their unit to warp in. And the AoE does do its job. And the AoE does do its job a second time. However, this is AoE Edelgard. She's now... Well, I was going to say she's now out of actions. She's now no longer out of actions. Because they have dancers. And they're going to do it again. Okay, no, Regan actually coming in next. Because the whole thing is the extra actions and the Fury lets you get low and... Ooh, they made a bit of a mistake there. They broke the building with Plumeria. They thought they'd walled us in on the left side, and presumably they thought they could tank Freya as well, so just idly broke that building, and in the process opened up that square on the left for Tina to warp to, for Tina to snipe them from. So almost a perfect sweep, but just one idle click brought the whole thing crashing down. Next up here, Lyon, Plumeria +2, Winter, Edelgard, Yuri, Ashera, and Brave Grom. Okay, we've gone from warping Edelgard in to foul-playing Edelgard in, but unlike last time, doesn't look like it's gonna stick. No AoEs to soften our Idun up. Okay, Lyon, do you have what it takes to crack this one open? Well, I'm kind of edging towards no. They are smartly using Yuri here to disarm all of our traps, so no accidentally losing all their hit points for these people. But, yeah, Winter Edelgard can't crack us, Lyon can't crack us, and, well, Brave Grom can sometimes cut through saves pretty well, but Ascendant Idun is immune to armor effective damage, so he can't crack us either. Okay. Next up. Oh, we're up against Safe, plus 10. Plumeria, plus 10. Garrick, plus 2. Renew Caeda, plus 7. This is a unit I'm really scared of, I'm gonna be honest. Brand new and very powerful. Shara, plus 10. Elamine, plus 2. Has a lot of percentile damage reduction, has a lot of flat damage reduction, has a lot of allies helping out here as well. Let's see where it gets us. Well, Tina going in first triggers godlike reflexes. Caeda does not come with Null Sea Disrupt built in, so we are going to get this attack for free. Unfortunately, Tina clogging up the space that we like to attack from, so Shamir not getting a chance this time. Ketria does get a chance, but completely wastes it because you're not hurting that unit. Sorry, it's not happening. Now, looks like they're not interested, or maybe they are, in attacking. Going into Idun here, not getting the kill. So not going to be able to snipe out any of our attackers here. We have lost Caeda, so no quads for us. But Shamir, first hit is going to go into godlike reflexes. 53 damage reduced to 0. Deadeye on the second hit, though. That is what I'm talking about. You can see why Caeda is so scary. You can also see that maybe she's not quite scary enough to trouble us. Tina able to pick up the Dancer as well, and we're in a pretty good spot here, I would say. And the enemy seems to agree with me. Alright. Who's next? Alright, we're up against Gulveig, Winter Edelgard, Elamine plus 10, Ashara plus 10, Plumeria plus 10, and Jewel, Lyon. High scoring mythics, unmerged non-mythic units. Finds for Bolt Trap. And they don't have a healing tower, so that damage is gonna stick around unless they use a lot of Elamine actions to clear it up. And Elamine is not using a particularly strong healer special. So that's 8 healing from that. And they just shuffle into range, which is a bold move given the hit points involved, the circumstances. Very bold. Loses 1 unit for it. Gonna lose 2 units for it. Good job, Freya. A little bit too far away to turn that into 3 units lost, but they do pull everyone out in time for Bolt Tower. Well, I say everyone, Byleth not in the right column to actually get hurt by that, and, well, if you look at the units they're attacking with, Elamine, who's now dead, Gulveig, who is, by the looks of things, also soon to be dead.
Got you something.
Yeah, there it is. Plumeria? Looking pretty dead.
Got you something.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards dead. And lastly, Ashara. Well, the thing all 4 of these units have in common, anyway, aside from shortly being dead, is that they're all ranged units, so even though our team is on very low hit points, it doesn't actually matter because our Farsaver dodged the blast. So, yes, very unfortunate for that person, but On the flip side, very fortunate for us. And to round things out, in reference Ymir plus 10, Juro Ymir, Nushida plus 10, okay, Plumeria plus 10, Full Maria plus 1, Ratatoska plus 10, and Ashera plus 10. Setting up with the Ratatoska support and 2 sets of Miracle. Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Please forgive me.
Godlike Reflex is going to soak up Tina's special here. Again, she doesn't have NCD, so we're getting this attack for free, but it's not actually doing much. However, Tina coming out front to attack frees her up to attack into Ymir. Next,
Let me help.
Holy Pressure. Can we do it? We can't quite, because for those of you who remember, Ymir has Miracle built in, except there's more. So, yeah, you know, just casual. Okay, Shamir quadding into Shida here. Godlike Reflexes lining up with our Deadeyes means we're not having quite as convincing a finish as the last time, but bringing her down to 1 that would have killed if not for Full Maria's Miracle. And even then, the Fatal Smoke preventing her from healing back up to full, so if we could have just tapped her a little bit more, she would have died, but it does not matter in the slightest because they surrender anyway. And that Shida, I mean, she's no joke, I'll get you wrong, but that's 2 of them now. 2 of them not just being mindlessly plonked either, 2 of them with pretty solid support that we have just shredded with this team. Or approximately shredded. That second one didn't actually get shredded, but you know. Anyway, thanks everyone for showing up as usual. I hope you had a great time watching these, and I hope you had a great time imagining the matches that did not happen. As always, your likes, your comments do great things for the algorithm. Your subscriptions are hugely appreciated. Thanks everyone for showing up. I'll see you all next time. Penrust out.